Make sure that we're all good. Are we all good? Where's my live stream? Just waiting for it to appear on YouTube. Let's have a wee look. Yeah, we are all gravy, baby. So, hello. Welcome to my stream. Welcome to another episode of Download or Skip. My name is Liam Dean, aka How Do Ken. I am an average gamer of many years of gaming experience, but I just love gaming. So I like to share that love with you guys. So just for my Spanish hermanos, hermanas, bienvenidos a descargar o saltar al siguiente. Esta noche jugamos Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted. So tonight we are playing Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted, the complete edition, and truth be told, I have no idea what this game is about. It was just available. Buena, guys. ¿Cómo estás? I've got no idea what this game is, like how it plays, what the storyline is as such. I know that the other Five Nights at Freddy's games exist. So do let me know in the comments section if you've ever played a Five Nights at Freddy's game. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. So this particular game, Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted, is kind of like a combination of all the best bits. So I believe you effectively start from the first game. It picks out a particular scene or a particular level or a set of puzzles from that first game, and it does that throughout all the games. So it's like a complete edition. So it sounds good for somebody who hasn't played this before, because I don't know if anybody tuned into my first ever stream playing Outlast 2. I am absolutely shit at survival games. I'm terrible. It is my worst genre of games. I panic too quickly, I scare too quickly, and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing half the time. So everything is new. So let's crack on. We've got a stream's worth. We've got this stream to determine if this is worth downloading on PlayStation Plus. It has recently become available. Hola Daniel, ¿cómo estás? So yeah, it could be a really short stream if it's absolutely shit and I don't get on with it. But we're going to give it hopefully at least an hour just to see how it goes. So let's crack on. But do let me know if you've ever played any of these games before. And I think it is one of those games where I am going to die often. I think it's one of those games where you're going to have to get used to the patterns of stuff, what's going on. And obviously I haven't got a clue what the controls are either. So this is the first time I am stepping into this game. I've got no idea what to expect, what to do. So I fully think I'm going to die a few times. So let's kick things off. I've got my Yorkshire cup of tea. I've got a bit of a dry throat tonight. I went to Might and Seal at the weekend, and we had a couple of barbecues. So my throat is filled with smoke and alcohol. Smoke from the barbecue and lots of alcohol and good times with some friends. Sí, todo bien, guys. Disfrutan mucho. Hola Esteban. Whole gang's nearly here. Just missing Nico. Right, let's go. So I'm probably going to need your help for this, I suspect. Oh. So to my left, I've got like a switch, which I don't know what that does. Shall we press it? We've got a button that says prize counter, a button that says Another button that my old ass eyes can't see. What does that say? Replay title? Some sweets. Can we press on some sweets? Ooh. Cat's black licorice. Shall we throw it, drop it, or eat it? Let's eat it. I'll press this. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. What do I have to throw it at? Do I have to throw it at a teddy? Do I have to throw it at one of these things? A pizza? Okay. Anything else? That was weird. Right. Let's press that switch. Okay, that takes it to somewhere where it doesn't look like I can do anything. Let's go back. So I presume we just need to go in here. Don't want to do this. Let's go. So, is it worth the download? Five Nights at Freddy's. Push buttons X. Continue. Survive until 6 a.m. So there's no game introduction. There's no like story introduction or anything. It looks like we're just getting thrown right in there. Telephone's ringing. Oh, controls weird. Okay. Barely heard that voice. So I'm at a pizza place. Can hear something moving now. So the power's going down here on the left hand side. I did read that. They'll probably try to forcefully stuff you inside a Freddy Fazbear suit. Now that wouldn't be so bad. Should I be listening to this guy?
especially around the facial area. So you can imagine how having your head forcibly pressed inside one of those could cause a bit of discomfort and death. The only parts of you that would likely see the light of day again would be your eyeballs and teeth that pop out the front of the mask.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't tell you these things when you sign up. But hey, first station of the breeze. I'll chat with you tomorrow. Check those cameras and remember to close the doors only if absolutely necessary.
Okay.
Power. All right. Good night.
Thanks for telling me that now. How'd you move? Ooh. Oh my god. What is going on? Oh, I might have to change these controls. It's all what'd you have to do? Oh! What the fuck? Restart? I didn't even know how to move then. What?
Hello? Hello? I wanted to record a message for you to help you get settled in on your first night.
Oh my god, these controls are so weird, the sensitivity.
Now, as a matter of fact, so I know it can be a bit overwhelming, but I'm here to tell you there's nothing to worry about. You'll be fine. So let's just focus on getting you through your first week, okay? Let's see. First,
I've got no idea what I'm doing here, boys.
from the company that I'm supposed to read. It's kind of a legal thing, you know. Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, a magical place for kids and grown-ups alike, where fantasy and fun come to life. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for damage to property or person. Upon discovering that damage or death has occurred, a missing person report will be filed.
Alright, okay, so I'm there.
And the carpets have been replaced. Blah, blah, blah. Now, that might sound bad, I know, but there's really nothing to worry about. The animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky at night, but do I blame them? No. If I were forced to sing those same stupid songs for 20 years and I never got a bath, I'd probably be a bit irritable at night too. So remember, these characters hold a special place.
So do I just switch the characters to... Right, so I've got to last until 6 a.m.
Just be aware, the characters do tend to wander a bit.
Okay.
They're left in some kind of free roaming mode at night. Something about their servos locking up if they get turned off for too long. They used to be allowed to walk around during the day too, but then there was the bite of 87. Yeah. It's amazing that the human body can live without the frontal lobe.
Oh my god.
Now, concerning your safety, the only real risk to you as a night watchman here, if any, is the fact that these characters, if they happen to see you after hours, probably won't recognize you as a person. They'll most likely see you as a metal endoskeleton without its costume on. Now, since that's against the rules here at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, they'll probably try to forcefully stuff you inside a Freddy Fazbear suit. Now, that wouldn't be so bad if the suits themselves weren't filled with cross-brains, wired, animatronic devices, especially around the facial area. So you can imagine how having your head forcibly pressed inside one of those could cause a bit of discomfort and death. The only parts of you that would likely see the light of day again would be your eyeballs and teeth that pop out the front of the mask. Yeah, they don't tell you these things when you sign up. But hey, first station of the breeze. I'll chat with you tomorrow. Check those cameras. Close the doors only if absolutely necessary. Gotta conserve power. Alright, good night.
Okay, so he's there. See, I'm checking the cameras. Oh! Oh God, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I know. Well, 13%. I've got 1 hour to go. Did it say 6 a.m.? Jesus. Wow, I wanted some cake. Whew. Survive night 1. So that's it, stream over guys, I'm done. Yeah, let's go into night 2. That was weird though. So I wasn't sure if obviously if they get seen on camera or if the camera goes onto them, then maybe they stop moving. I don't know. But this particular game was set up for VR, and they made. What am I doing with what? And what the heck are you doing with that? What have I got? Is it making a noise with the tea? So let's go into night 2. Oh, oh, are we in night 2?
Hello? Hello? Well, if you're hearing this and you made it to day 2, congrats. I won't talk quite as long this time since Freddy and his friends tend to become more active as the week progresses. It might be a good idea to peek at those cameras while I talk, just to make sure everyone's in their proper place, you know. Interestingly enough, Freddy himself doesn't come off stage very often.
Oh, one's gone. One's moved.
So, hey, I guess that's one more reason not to run out of power, right? I also want to emphasize the importance of using your door lights. There are blind spots in your camera view, and those blind spots happen to be right outside your doors. So if you can't find something or someone on your cameras, be sure to check the door light. You might only have a few seconds to react. Not that you would be in any danger, of course. I'm not implying that. Also, check on the curtain in Pirate Cove from time to time. The character in there seems unique in that he becomes more active if the cameras remain off for long periods of time. I guess he doesn't like being watched. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure you have everything under control. Talk to you soon.
Get stuffed, mate. He's up there. There's one. There's two. Whee! Oh. Nobody's there. It's tiring me thumb out, this. Sensitivity. It's a bit all over the place. Oh, you mother... Fucker, conchuta madre. That got me that one. Oh. Resume. Thinking, I don't know if I need to change the old sensitivity on this. It's doing my head in a little bit. Let's try again. Let's try again. I mean, can you actually do anything with these? Oh.
Hello? Hello? Well, if you're hearing this and you made it to day 2, congrats. I won't talk quite as long this time since Freddy and his friends tend to become more active as the week progresses. It might be a good idea to peek at those cameras while I talk, just to make sure everyone's in their proper place, you know. Interestingly enough, Freddy himself doesn't come off stage very often. I've heard he becomes a lot more active in the dark, though, so, hey, I guess that's one more reason not to run out of power, right? I also want to emphasize the importance of using your door lights. There are blind spots in your camera view, and those blind spots have to be right outside your doors. So if you can't find something or someone on your cameras, be sure to check the door light. You might only have a few seconds to react. Not that you would be in any danger, of course. I'm not implying that. Also, check on the curtain in Pirate Cove from time to time. The character in there seems unique in that he becomes more active if the cameras remain off for long periods of time. I guess he doesn't like being watched. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure you have everything under control. Talk to you soon.
Alright, pal. Yeah, you weird looking fuck. Oi. Oh, you scary git. Go away. Oh, I need to move the camera, don't I? Whew. There's one. Oh, no, I knew it would come in, you little shit. Whew. Let's have one more go at that one. One more go. One more go. See if there's any other ones available.
Hello? Hello? Well, if you're hearing this and you made it to day 2, congrats. I won't talk quite as long this time since Freddy and his friends tend to become more active as the week progresses. It might be a good idea to peek at those cameras while I talk, just to make sure everyone's in their proper place, you know. Interestingly enough, Freddy himself doesn't come off stage very often. I've heard he becomes a lot more active in the dark, though, so hey, I guess that's one more reason not to run out of power, right? I also want to emphasize the importance of using your door lights. There are blind spots in your camera view, and those blind spots have to be right outside your doors. So if you can't find something or someone on your cameras, be sure to check the door light. You might only have a few seconds to react. Not that you would be in any danger, of course. I'm not implying that. Also, check on the curtain in Pirate Cove from time to time. The character in there seems unique in that he becomes more active if the cameras remain off for long periods of time. I guess he doesn't like being watched. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure you have everything under control. Talk to you soon.
I don't know where they are. Oh, that was a reaction. I can hear you, cunt. There you are. Oh. Oh. I'm just panicking now. Oh, what? Don't make that noise. Oh, go away. Shut the door. What the hell? Shit, man. Whew. Let's have a look what else we've got and see what else we can do.
Are you having fun yet? That's
yes.
Great to hear.
Yes, I am. I am having fun, actually. Right. So I'm not sure if we can do... Can we do anything else? What? What was that? I don't know what I just did then. What did I just press then? Is this the day 2 or day 1? What have I gone to?
Hello?
I may have gone back to the first one.
To record a message for you.
Yeah, I am. Wait. Yes. Yes, I am sure. So, there we go. We can go on to Five Nights at Freddy's 2, Five Nights at Freddy's 3, The Dark Rooms, Parts and Service, Vent Repair, Night Terrors. Shall we just keep working up? Shall we try Five Nights at Freddy's 2, or shall we do a different one? Which one shall we do? Shall we just work up? Shall we do a night in each? Let's go for this one. Five Nights at Freddy's 2. What? L2, wear a mask. I've got to wear a mask. Survive until 6 a.m. L2, wear a mask. Push buttons. Okay.
Hello? Hello?
You can move with the right
Hello and
thumbstick.
welcome to your new summer job at the new and improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. I'm here to talk you through some of the things you can expect to see during your first week here and to help you get started down this new and exciting career path. Now, I want you to forget anything you may have heard about the old location, you know.
Okay.
Some people still have a somewhat negative impression of the company. That old restaurant was kind of left to rot.
Oh, I've got 3 lights this time.
I want to reassure you, Fazbear Entertainment is committed to family fun and above all, safety. They've spent a small fortune on these new animatronics. Facial recognition, advanced mobility. They even let them walk around during the day.
Oh, I don't like it.
Isn't that neat?
The sound I can hear in my ears.
They're all tied into some kind of criminal database so they can detect a predator a mile away. Heck, we should be paying them to guard you. Now, that being said, no new system is without its kinks. You're only the second guard to work at that location. The first guy finished his week but complained about conditions. We switched him over to the day shift. So, hey, lucky you, right? Mainly he expressed concern that certain characters seemed to move around at night and even attempted to get into his office. Now, from what we know, that should be impossible. That restaurant should be the safest place on Earth. So while our engineers don't really have an explanation for this,
Don't know what's happening.
The theory is that the robots were never given a proper night
Oh,
mode. So
one's
when
gone.
it gets quiet,
One's gone.
They think they're in the wrong room. So then they go try to find where the people are, and in this case, that's your office. So our temporary solution is this. There's a music box over by the prize counter, and it's rigged to be wound up remotely. So just every once in a while, switch over to the prize counter video feed and wind it up for a few seconds. It doesn't seem to affect all of the animatronics, but it does affect one of them. And
Okay.
for the rest of them, we have an even easier solution. You see, there may be a minor glitch in the system, something about robots seeing you as an endoskeleton without a costume on.
Yeah, I can put on the mask. L2 I've got to press to put on the mask.
We've given you an empty Freddy Fazbear head. Problem solved.
Oh,
Put it on any time, leave it on for as long as you want. Eventually, anything that wandered in will wander back out. Something else worth mentioning is kind of the quirky modern design of the building. You may have noticed there are no doors for you to close. But hey, you have lights, and even though your flashlight can run out of power, the building cannot. So don't worry about the place going dark. Well, I think that's it. You should be golden. Check the lights, put on the Freddy head if you need to. Keep the music box wound up. Piece of cake. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
What? Oh god, I don't like this one. Ah, fuck. Yeah, I didn't like that one. That one sucked. Let's return back to the main menu. Let's try a different one. Holy shit. There we go. Let's try Five Nights at Freddy's 3. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully it's not an advancement on that one. I think when I was reading a little bit about it before, just in terms of the whole series, I think they said the fourth one was potentially the best one. So let's see. Right. Okay, we're back to surviving until 6 a.m. and all we've got is push the button, so no mask wearing in this one. Here we go again. Same principle, graphics are a little bit better
Hey,
though.
glad you came back for another night. I promise it'll be a lot more interesting this time. We found some great new relics over the weekend, and we're out tracking down a new lead right now. So let me just update you real quick, then you can get to work. Like, the attraction opens in like a week, so we have to make sure everything works and nothing catches on fire.
What?
So when the place opens, people will come in at the
Oh, what the
opposite end of the building,
fucking
and work
hell,
their way
what?
toward you, then past you, and out the exit. Yeah, you've officially become part of the attraction. You'll be starring as a security guard. So not only will you be...
Oh my god, there's buttons and fucking all sorts everywhere. What? Close the vent? Oh my god.
Out in the corner, but you'll
What
also
the
be a part of
fuck?
the show. It'll make it feel really authentic, I think. Now let me tell you about what's new.
Oh, I do not know what I'm doing with this one. There's too much shit going on.
Which we think could be authentic. Then again, it might just be another crappy cosplay. And we found a desk fan, very old school, metal though. So watch the fingers.
I'm dying.
Right now the place is basically just, you know, flashing lights and spooky props. I honestly thought we'd have more by now. If we don't have something really cool by next week, then we may have to suit you up in a furry suit and make you walk around saying, boo.
Alright.
But, you know, like I said, we're trying to track down a good lead right now.
Can't reboot
some
all.
guy who helped design one of the buildings says it was like an extra room that got boarded up, or something like that. So, we're gonna take a peek and see what we can find. For now, just get comfortable with the new setup. You can check the security cameras over to your right with the click of that blue button. You can toggle between the hall cams and the vent cams. Then over to your far left, you can flip up your maintenance panel. You know, use this to reboot any systems that may go offline.
Okay.
In trying to make the place feel vintage, we may have overdone it a bit. Some of this equipment is barely functional. Yeah, I wasn't joking about the fire. That's a real risk. The most important thing you want to watch for is the ventilation. Look, this place will give you the spooks, man. And if you let that ventilation go offline, then you'll start seeing some crazy stuff, man. Keep that air flowing. Okay, keep an eye on things, and we'll try to have something new for you tomorrow night.
Oh my god, take me back to the first game. Fucking hell. Panic stations, here we go. So what's playing audio? Anything there? I'm down there. Nothing there. Oh, video error. Come back on. Oh no. Is that it? Presume that was just to get used to the controls and stuff. Didn't really have to do anything there apart from panic and fanny about with a few controls. Don't know, Ignacio, I'm not too sure on that one. That was a bit weird. But you've got to take these little wins in life, because the next one's going to probably scare the shit out of me, right? So the exotic beverage, what can I do with this exotic beverage? I can eat it, throw it, or drop it. Drinking doesn't seem to be an option. Let's eat it. Okay, so the first night must have just been to get used to it. Let's... Was this the... Survive until 6. So is this the second night then? Oh, what? I'm confused. What's happening?
Hello? Hello?
why it went back to that one. Mejor. There we go. Apologies. Right. Same principle. Survive until 6.
Hey man, okay, I have some awesome news for you. First of all, we found some vintage audio training cassettes. Dude, these are like prehistoric. I think they were like training tapes for like other employees or something like that. So I thought we could like have them playing like over the speakers as people walk through the attraction. Dude, that makes us feel legit, man. But I have an even better surprise for you. You're not gonna believe this. We found one. A real one. Gotta go, man. Well, look, it's in there somewhere. I'm sure you'll see it. Okay, I'll leave you with some of this great audio that I found. Talk to you later, man. Hello? Welcome to your new career as a performer/entertainer for Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. These tapes will provide you with much-needed information on how to handle/climb out of mascot costumes. Right now, we have 2 specially designed suits that double as both animatronic and suit. So please pay close attention while learning how to...
Oh! What the fuck was that?
...death,
What?
grotesque maiming can occur. First, we will discuss how to operate the
Did I
mascot
die?
in animatronic form. For ease of operation, the animatronic...
What's going on?
Sound to use. This is an easy and handy
Oh, what the...
animatronic for maximum entertainment.
That was weird.
To change the animatronic to suit mode, insert and turn firmly the hand crank provided by the manufacturer. Turning
Not
the
really
crank
sure what's going on right now.
Press the animatronic part around the sides of the suit, providing room to climb inside. Please make sure the spring locks are fastened tight to ensure the animatronic device...
Tried rebooting everything.
We will cover this in more detail in tomorrow's session. Remember to smile. You are the face of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
No idea what happened then. Yeah, that one's weird. Didn't like that one. Didn't like that one. That one was just weird for me. Oh. Five Nights at Freddy's 3. Dark Rooms, Parts and Service, Vent Repair. Yeah, I didn't understand that, what was going on there. Night Terrors, Funtime Freddy. Okay. Dark Rooms. Oh. Oh no. Not the flashlight. Stop plush trap on the X. Is plush trap the name of the teddy? What was flashlight? Oh no. Ooh. What are you gonna do? You gotta look away? Do I look away? Do I look back? Oh. What? What are you gonna do? You went? Do I just move around? Look above? do you do? I'm looking away. Do I look away for long? What do you do, Teddy? Move! Oh my god. Oh! But what? Right, let's try that one again. So what's the crack here? Right. So does it start when you first press the flashlight? Right, so do I continue with it on, or do I just leave it off? So I'm just going to leave it off for a few seconds. Oh. Come on. Where you gone, you little shit? Where are you? Where are you? Get in there. Got him. Got him. Oh, can I eat it then? Oh no. Damn, I forgot to press on it. Nightmare BB. Whew. Flashlight again. Stop balloon boy on the X. Okay, so another flashlight one. Oh, freaky looking. I don't like him.
Hello.
Oh, this guy creeps me out. Oh. Ah, another win. Oof.
We went to great lengths to create an authentic VR experience,
Yes, but
including
this isn't
using
VR.
scanned photographs for reference and using original performance routines where applicable.
Plush baby, parts and service, vent repair. Night Terrors. That one sounds fun. Let's try that one. Fun Time Freddy. Oh, we've got 4 things here. Flashlight. Teleport. Close door. Survive. Right, hang on a second. Are you remembering this, guys? Because I'll forget. Flashlight, R2. Teleport, triangle. Closed door, L2. Yeah, I know, teleport. That one, I wasn't expecting that one. Flashlight, teleport, closed door. Flashlight, teleport, closed door. Survive until 6 a.m. Alright, pal. Okay, so I can teleport there, can I? Close the door. Oh! How do you? What was teleport? Triangle. Hello, mate. Oh God.
I know you're over there somewhere.
Oh, fuck. Oh no. Oh. Oh my God. No. 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 Oh. What else have we got? Oh. What's showtime? What's in dark mode? I've got anything available in dark mode? Okay. Done dark rooms. We haven't tried parts and service yet, have we? Grab and release. Repair Bonnie. Okay. Repair Bonnie. Push buttons. Grab and release. Push buttons. Make repairs. Okay.
Welcome back to Parts and Service. Oh no, it looks like Bonnie's guitar is out of tune and must be recalibrated. First, we must access his harmonization module located inside his secondary throat pipe. To access the throat pipe, both eyes must first be removed. You must be as precise as possible when removing the eyes from their respective sockets. First, firmly grip Bonnie's left eye and carefully remove it from its socket.
Okay. Try that one again.
Welcome back to Parts and Service. Oh no, it looks like Bonnie's guitar is out of tune and must be recalibrated.
Say left eye.
First, we must access his harmonization module located inside his secondary throat pipe. To access the throat pipe, both eyes must first be removed. You must be as precise as possible when removing the eyes from their respective sockets. First, firmly grip Bonnie's left eye and carefully remove it from its socket.
I did my left.
Great job. Deposit the left eye in the cleaning receptacle on your left. Well done. Now, firmly grip Bonnie's right eye and carefully remove it from its socket. Deposit the right eye in the cleaning receptacle on your right. Good job. To open Bonnie's faceplate, carefully press the 2 buttons located on either side of Bonnie's jaw. When done correctly, you should hear 2 small clicks. Well done. You now have access to Bonnie's harmonization module. Press the blinking button inside Bonnie's secondary throat pipe to enter calibration mode.
This one?
Something is not right. One of those notes is out of tune. You may push the button again to replay the audio check.
Oh no.
Press the colored button that corresponds to the incorrect note.
What? Again? Is there something that's giving me a clue there, apart from a musical note? Oh, is it that one or that one? Which way is he working?
Press the blinking button again to verify your work. Great job. Bonnie is in tune and ready for his solo. Let's close him up. Simply replace both eyes in the same order that you removed them, then close up the faceplate, and we'll call it a day.
In the same order that you removed them. So this one. Return to a menu. Parts and service. Did we do vent? Let's have a look at vent repair. See what's going down with vent repair. I might give one of the others another go, and then I think we'll wrap things up and give this an opinion. Right, so what have we got? Vent repair, mangle, grab and release, push buttons, make repairs. Let's have a look. Maybe we'll give a couple of the others another go. We'll see. Right, so what we're going to do here. I'll push this button.
Welcome to Vent Repair.
Okay.
Fazbear Entertainment prides itself on having the most comfortable facilities. Each facility is set to a perfect 72 degrees all the time. The 4 active indicator lights mean we have a well-functioning ventilation system. Your headlamp should protect you from any critters who may have stumbled into the ducts. As a certified vent technician, you should need no instruction. However, in case of an emergency, it is important to remember that as the vent technician, you should never, under any circumstances, attempt to...
Oh shit. Anything around here? I can't move. I can't do anything, by the way, apart from move left or right at this point in time. No, 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 no. Ooh. Okay. What I got for you? So... to do here? Go away. Not really sure what I need to do here. I can't press on anything. Can't press on that. Oh. Oh! Go away. Alright, so now what? Can I go this way? Not really sure what to do now. Okay. So I'll press it again. I can. I'll press anything there. Nothing there. Log off you. Can't go any further right. Oh, Jesus Christ. Right, let's go. Let's go back to the main. Oh, Five Nights at Freddy's with a mask. That was weird, wasn't it? Alright, let's try a second night again. Oh no. I think I might have pressed the wrong one. Yes. I'm going to try and do this night 2 on this one. And yes, Ignacio, to answer your question, it did look like we're supposed to get those coins that I'd missed.
I won't talk quite as long this time since Freddy and his friends tend to become more active as the week progresses. It might be a good idea to peek at those cameras while I talk, just to make sure everyone's in their proper place, you know. Interestingly enough, Freddy himself doesn't come up very often. I've heard he becomes a lot more active in the dark, though, so hey, I guess that's something we can knock away out of power, right? I also want to emphasize the importance of using your door lights. There are blind spots in your camera view, and those blind spots have to be right outside your doors. So if you can't find something or someone on your cameras, be sure to check the door lights. You might only have a few seconds to react. It's not that you would be in any danger, of course. I'm not implying that. Also, check on the curtain in Pirate Cove from time to time. The character in there seems unique in that he becomes more active if the cameras remain off for long periods of time. I guess he doesn't like being watched. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure you have everything under control. Talk to you soon.
my pal. Go away. Have you gone, ducky boy? No. Oh, fuck you, you little shitbag. Right, guys. Oh. That's me done for tonight. That's gonna be a quick stream tonight. What did you guys think? Please let me know in the comments if you enjoyed that stream. Please like, share. If you're watching and you're new to the stream, subscribe. But all your support is greatly appreciated. In terms of final thoughts on this game, I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would do. I think it is fairly cheapish to buy, maybe around about $20, I think. But obviously it's on PlayStation Plus. It's free on there, and yeah, I think for me, it's a download. It's just it was a bit of fun, that, and I think more so just to challenge yourself to try and see if you can obviously beat the patterns. And I wouldn't pay a lot of money for this game, if I'm honest, but this particular one was made specifically for VR, so this is the flat version of this game. So I imagine in VR there will be parts of this game that as it goes on that will be really cool with the atmosphere and stuff. But yeah, I enjoyed that particular stream, and I enjoyed the game itself more than I thought was going to do. Yeah, so for me, download or skip. Download. Decent fun. Don't expect miracles with it, but I think it was good fun. So yeah, definitely download. But thank you everybody for joining in this stream. Really good fun. I'll have to watch it back and see some of the jump scares and try and count how many there were. But yeah, I don't think we'll get another stream out of it, this particular game. But I might be definitely tempted to continue with a few more, see what I can unlock as we go on. But buenas noches, thank you very much, and I will see you all on Friday. But Five Nights at Freddy's, Help Wanted, download or skip. Download. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Buenas noches. Ciao, culiao.